Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. It's the return of the king. It's Affinity time. So now that all the glitters has been banned, now nobody's gonna be playing blue-white Affinity. You know, Boros glitters synth is gone, and this basically means that the best Affinity deck once again is the Grixis Affinity, which is just really overpowered. And this specific list comes to us from Walker735, who just trophied with it yesterday, so I'm pulling that list off of Goldfish. And this list is really awesome. Basically uses all of the bridges and Mirrodin artifact lands to power out your endgame of Mirror Enforcer and Gear Seeker Serpent. We get by on Deadly Dispute, which is probably the best card draw spell in Pauper. And then we get free 4/4s with Mirror Enforcer, just super overpowered. And he's playing Kenku Artificer, playing some number of counterspells as our interaction instead of something like Metallic Rebuke. And what's cool with this list is we're playing Candy Trail and Lembas as ways to scry and get card draw and life gain, plus Breath Weapon to just say no to the mono red deck. He's playing 2 cast downs in the main deck, which I'm not sure with Glitter's gone if that's necessary anymore. And then 4 Deadly Dispute, 1 Fanatical Offering. That makes sense to me with the 4 Thoughtcast, just the best card for Affinity. 1 mana draw 2 is quite good. Double Ichor Wellspring. And then what's cool is you can actually Deadly Dispute the Lembuses over and over and replay them. And then we have the Blood Fountain package to get back all of our broken cards so that we have Inevitability. We have Kenku Artificer to make our bridges into indestructible attackers. Then you can sacrifice the Kenku and get it back with the Blood Fountain and make more attackers. And then split between Galvanic and Cast Down makes sense, I guess, now. And then one of Sweeper of Qarklan Shaman with the Breath Weapons as the other Sweeper, and the endgame of Makeshift Munitions. Singleton Candy Trail is kind of weird. I mean, Chromatic Star. But I guess I can see it as just another way of having a target for these. Kind of funky. I'll have to ask about that later. The sideboard is Negates, Hydroblast, and Blue Blast. So 5 Blue Blast, 5 Red Blast, 2 more Breath Weapon, and a Thorn in the Black Rose for control mirrors, basically. So super straightforward, super sweet list. And we're going to go ahead and take it into the league in a second here. If you're looking to pick up cards for Affinity, now that it's back on the menu, check out cardmarket.com, the largest seller of Magic the Gathering cards in Europe. If you want sideboard guides for Familiars, Tron, Poison Storm, check out my Patreon, which is patreon.com/kalikaiz. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about this deck. Will we be starting to see more Affinity? Probably. Bring out your dust to dust, everybody. We'll see you in the matches. Round 1, we're versus Wabadabo. Let's keep it. Wabadabo's on the play. We have tap land turn 1, and then we can play Lembas turn 2. And then, or we can have 1, 2, 3. This costs, so we want this to cost just 1, obviously. We can go bridge, turn 2, bridge, Candy Trail, and then this is going to cost 1s on the third turn. They have a Mountain Enjoyer. So we definitely want to start gaining life and digging for our Breath Weapon. Also a red mana, I guess. Opponent plays a Goblin Tomb Raider. It's in for 3. That's scary. We're at 16 already. We have a Mirror Enforcer coming up with a Candy Trail. 3 artifacts on the table. And we have Chromatic Star, Vault of Whispers. Okay, let's keep both of... Well, do I need the Vault? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I need the Vault of Whispers. I can just put this on the bottom. Next turn, play Land, Star, Mirror Enforcer. I keep the Vault, then on the turn after that, I can Deadly Dispute the Star and maybe go off from there. But I'm afraid that I'm going to Flood. I don't know enough about Affinity to know whether or not I should keep that, so I'm going to just bottom the Vault of Whispers and top the Star. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can play the Mirror Enforcer on this next turn. And then plan on blocking the Tomb Raider. They're getting in for 3. We go to 13. Kuldotha Rebirth. All right, Land, Chromatic Star, Mirror Enforcer. So Breath Weapon would be a really good draw. If we Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star, Okay, we're gonna block here, take 4. Then we'll have a mana from this. We can still crack the Candy Trail. We get another land, so I guess maybe another land would have been okay to go Lembas. Okay, they Chain Lightning my Mirror Enforcer. Find a Silver Bluff Bridge. Let's cast a Thoughtcast. Well, Thoughtcast. Okay, I have Counterspell and Cast Down and Crack the Candy Trail as options. Let's play the land. And I forgot to update my counterspells, so I have just this kind of shoddy counterspell here. They're probably going to go for a Bushwhacker, and we have the counterspell. Make a blue mana, so you can. That was pretty solid there. Counterspell the Bushwhacker. We're still going to go to 5, which is not great. Play a Thoughtcast, and gain 2 life, gain 3 life, go to 8. We have a Galvanic Blast. Okay, so let's see what happens. Another Bushwhacker would be lethal. Opponent, they know how to get it done. All right, concede. I guess maybe I could have gone for the Deadly Dispute on the last turn, trying to find a Krug Clan Shaman. Would not have gotten there. Okay, we want the breath weapons, obviously, and all the blue blasts. Kenku, we don't need. Counterspell obviously is going to get cut. Cast down's bad. So, do we have any more cuts? Maybe 1 Gear Seeker? Makeshift Munition seems good, actually. Gear Seeker is pretty slow. Let's go from there. I feel like we're pretty well set up post-board here. Let's see how this all works out, though. We'd like to play first. You have a Blue Blast, so I'm keeping. Land, pass the turn, and then see what they do. So we have the Blue Blast set up. We can play the bridge, holding the Blue Blast still. On the next turn, Vault of Whispers, Blood Fountain. We can doubly dispute the Blood token. Plays a Blast Runner. Okay. Mirror Enforcer coming up soon. I still think playing the tap land makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can play Mirror Enforcer in a turn or two. We play a Tomb Raider. Okay. So I guess I Blue Blast the Tomb Raider here, just because that's the most damage at the moment. They Pyroblast. What? And then they skip their attack phase. Solid. That was a Magic Online confusion for them. All right, we're going to go land. Start on Lembas in case I draw a Blue Blast. Oh, I messed up my tapping. Ah, crud. Okay, we'll keep the Chromatic Star then. Play the Star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mirror Enforcer is going to be free next turn. Hopefully they don't have like a Gorilla Shaman or an Ancient Grudge or Cast into the Fire. Get in for 3. Okay. Another Blast Runner. Well, they're an Epicure. They're going very wide. Seal of Fire. So we have the Breath Weapon. Okay, so I'll just cast that then. Bonk. Your turn. That feels bad for them, I'm sure. Wow. Okay, what are you going to discard? A land? Okay, they discarded a land. They have 2 cards in hand and a Seal of Fire. I have 5 artifacts on the table. Next turn, I'm going to have a free Mirror Enforcer. And I have the Hydroblast going. Alright. Mirror Enforcer. Maybe I should have Deadly Disputed the Chromatic Star first. Probably. That was a mistake. So, Deadly Disputing the Chromatic Star, I would have been able to play the Mirror Enforcer and have mana open. And maybe find a land. Alright, I just think I just have to go for it now anyway. Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star, because I really would like to find a land here. And they could kill my Mirror Enforcer. They're going Bolt on me. Alright, that's fine. Did not find any way to gain life or anything. I mean, we have the Lemnis to gain life, right? Didn't find card draw, is what I was trying to say. So I can Blood Fountain or Blood Token away this Breath Weapon. Or I can just Fanatical Offering the Blood Token. Let's do that. And a Gear Seeker. Let's Thoughtcast. Trying to find lands. Okay, blue land. Solid. Attack. I feel well set here. Let's see what happens though. I mean, probably gonna have to crack the Lembas at some point. They put me to 10. 10 is not 0. We have a bunch of Hydroblasts. I think we're probably fine. 3 mana, they have 2 cards in hand. Most they could deal me is 8 damage right now. Let's go land. I can play the Gear Seeker, attack you for 4, and then I guess I'm just going to crack the Limbus on, I guess now is fine, huh? Is on their upkeep, in case they want to do something in response. We're going to go to 13 here. Okay, that resolves. 3 cards in hand. We're at 13. We have 3 Hydroblasts. We can use 1 Hydroblast this turn and a Galvanic. This is 9. We have them dead. So all we have to do is protect the Mirror Enforcer, and then they're just dead, I guess. Tomb Raider. Okay. What's a Bushwhacker? Fine. So if they attack with everything, I block here, Gal Blast them, and then they're dead. Okay, I'm going to take 2, go to 11, Galvanic Face, and attack for lethal. They can see the writing on the wall. Alright, we have the blasts. Didn't expect to face red right away, but you know, red was not affected by the ban, and it's been a very powerful deck, so it's continuing to be powerful. We're just going to submit. Yikes, we're going to have to mulligan this one. Okay, let's see. I think I can keep this and put back this Drawsforge Bridge. And then my plan is going to be to Candy Trail on turn 1. This gets really wrecked by a Gorilla Shaman, though. Find a Galvanic. Play this Candy Trail on turn 1. Deadly Dispute and Lembus. I'll top both of these. They play a Great Furnace and attack. Kuldotha Rebirth. That's scary. Chain Lightning. Okay. So I guess I have to play this bridge. Pass the turn. Oh, I made a mistake. I should have played the Chromatic Star. I thought I was holding up the Galvanic for some reason in my brain. 2 cards in hand. They get in for 4. We go to 11. Land. Draw a card. Go to 14 again. Find the Breath Weapon. Okay, so the next turn is going to be Chromatic Star Breath Weapon. They're getting in. I'm just going to pop one of these creatures. Mostly because I am afraid that they'll have enough burn to finish me. This is going to put me to 11. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. I'm going to play the Chromatic Star first. And let's see what they do. Nothing. Let's Breath Weapon. Plays a Voldaren Epicure. We go to 10. And another Kuldotha. Okay, scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to Deadly Dispute this Chromatic Star. Looking for Hydroblasts. Trying to... Oh, we found a Breath Weapon anyway. Okay, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can go land. Play Mirror Enforcer for 1 mana. And then respond by going Breath Weapon. So Mirror Enforcer won't have any damage on it, and they can't Lightning Bolt it. So on the next turn, it looks like we're probably just going to go Lembus, crack the Lembus. Play the bridge. Play the Lembus, and we're going to respond to the Lembus trigger by cracking it. Gaining 3 life, and then the Scry is going to matter. Put the Lembus back in the deck, Scry. Blood Fountain doesn't do that much. We can get rid of this bridge, I guess. But that's basically the same as bottoming it. We find a Hydroblast. Oh, I didn't attack. Oh, whoops. I got really, so we both did miss attacks this match, I guess. Implement of Combustion for the opponent. Do they have a third Kuldotha? 1, 2. We have a Hydroblast now. Need some... Okay, I find a Blood Fountain anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and discard a bridge. Another Blue Blast. Might as well play this other bridge, and then just hold my blast and attack. So this would be... It would have already been at 12, so they would only have 3 more turns, but as it is, we didn't attack, so they have 4 more turns. They crack the Implement to draw a card. Alright. Tomb Raider. We will counter. It's definitely better for me if I can keep their creatures off the table. I guess it looks like they're considering using a counter in response. Blast Runner from the opponent. Alright. So, do I want to do anything here? Just going to kill this and attack. Holding the Vault of Whispers in case I draw another Blood Fountain. I don't know if that's correct. You're now at 12. They're going to discard. They discard a Great Furnace. No creatures. We have a Fanatical Offering. We could Fanatical Offering the Mirror Enforcer. I'm just going to play a land and then sacrifice my land. Okay, Lembas. We'll respond to the Lembas again. Crack the Lembas. Okay. Podcast on top. All right, I like it. Podcast. Makeshift munitions. Okay, so what does this do? If I map right now, it doesn't do that much. I can just save it for lethal. Let's attack. So next turn I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Put them to 4 and then ping them out with munitions. Let's see what happens. I will attack you, and you're just about to be dead. This deck is strong. All right, munitions. We will save targets on you. Cancel. Save targets, targeting you. I don't know. I think they're conceding. Yeah, okay. We win. We'll see you in round 2. All right, Dr. Praxi, let's go. Round 2. So, guess this is fine. We have a turn 2 Lembas, and we also have Cast Down. We're leading on the Mistvault Bridge to try to work up to our Thoughtcast. I think maybe it makes sense to play the Lembas on turn 2 and not play the tap land. Then turn 3 we have tap land plus Thoughtcast. They play Boulder and Epicure. Go land, Lembas, looking for Breath Weapon now. Don't know about this land here. I'm gonna bottom this one. Another Deadly Dispute. Another Epicure. Oh, so our opponent's on Rakdos Burn. So it should be a little bit slower. Not sure how the matchup's gonna go. Another Lembas. Land. Play a Lembas. At this point, I guess I am looking for lands. I don't need extra disputes. Another Thoughtcast. Opponent plays a Vault of Whispers. The Alms of the Vein, that's going to put us to 14, then 12 now with the Epicures. So we are going to have to crack the Lembas for life gain. It's nice how it just eats their spell, I guess, but we go to 12. Back up to 15. Let's cast this Thoughtcast. Find a Krark-Clan Shaman. Let's Deadly Dispute one of the Lembases. Trying to find lands here. Galblast me to 8. Play this land. Play a Krark-Clan Shaman. I don't like this position very much. I think we're pretty close to dead. So combat already started. This will put us to 6. I think I just have to sacrifice the Lembas. They Deadly Dispute their Epicure. Okay. So Negates and Hydroblast are good. Breath Weapon is not that good in this deck. Or, not deck, but against this deck. Vampire's Kisses us to 6. We're looking for Candy Trail. Play a Thoughtcast. Okay, play a Candy Trail. We're gonna scry bottom both of these. Just needing more life gain basically. Let's do another Thoughtcast here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Darn. Pass the turn. I'm gonna discard this Gear Seeker Serpent. And then I'll respond to any spell they play with the Candy Trail, I guess. Going to 9. Put me to 5. The Jagged Barrens. We'll go to 8, hopefully. They have to have double burn spell in hand right now. But this will just put us to 6 anyway, and then we'll die to double bolt regardless. We have Alms of the Vein, puts me to 3, or 2. And, okay, we're at 2. We go to 5. Back down to 3. They didn't have the bolted instant speed. Okay. Another Candy Trail. So, land, play this Candy Trail. We're looking for a Counterspell, I guess, now. Galvanic, I'm going to bottom both of these. Play the Mirror Enforcer. Go to 6 life. Play a Thoughtcast. And now we have to hang out. Being at 6 is so sketchy here. Let's get rid of the bridge because it's like the tap land's not good. They discard a Vampire's Kiss. No, they're discarding a Drawsforge Bridge. Okay. We do not have any counterspells right now. They have 4 cards in hand. They need to have double burn spell. Looting. That's a very solid start for them. I mean, we're going to be bringing in a lot of counter magic. Basically, you can just go down to the Mirror Enforcers as our only threats, probably. They looting twice. They got rid of a bunch of lands. More lands? Oh my goodness. 3 cards in hand. Well, their Epicure puts us to 5. 1 card in hand. So is it worth it to cast down the Epicure? Probably not, because it doesn't do anything otherwise. I'm just gonna, let's kill the Epicure for now, use my mana. Let's draw final Limbus. So we will go Limbus, crack the Limbus, go to 8 life. Put the Great Furnace on the bottom because we're looking for counterspells. I see the Synod and Chromatic Star. And I have Galvanic Blast or a hasty creature, but I'm still kind of afraid. I'm going to hang out. I want to use the Deadly Dispute on the Wellspring here. Maybe I should have played the Wellspring instead of the Chromatic Star since I wasn't planning on using the Deadly Disputes. Okay. Another Gal Blast. Let's start on the Wellspring. Currently our opponent's at 30 life. Let's Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Draw a bunch of cards. We're looking for counterspells. Mirror Enforcer. Play Munitions. Maybe it's better just to play Kenku and try to swing in. All right. I'm gonna just attack with like this. They discard a Tomb Raider. Discards a Jagged Barons. Okay. Right now they're at 26. They're gonna Fiery Temper, which puts us to 5. So they just have to not, like, they need 2 spells in quite a few cards. They have double Faithless Looting in the graveyard. Puts me to 3. Kitchen Imp coming in. Sure. They cast the Kitchen Imp. They have 1 mana available. So the best, I mean, if they do have lethal, I have to crack the Chromatic Star looking for blue to try to find a counterspell. They didn't currently have lethal. We have a Breath Weapon. This Makeshift Munitions. Bridge. Ear Seeker. An attack. Things have been not going super well for them, but I think they are probably going to win this game. Looting. They just have to find an Alms of the Vein or a Bolt. I would be very surprised if they did not win here. They discard 2 lands, plays a land, 3 mana, looting again. If they hit 2 creatures, then we're okay. Fiery Temper kills us. Not today! Bam! Galvanic Blast for lethal. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Alright, we want all these cards, I think. Then cut this. Kenku. Maybe Counterspell is okay. Breath Weapon seems not very good. Card Clan Shaman obviously not very good. Most of their creatures are... So is Breath Weapon good against the Flyer? Guess it is. I think we really need the Makeshift Munitions to close either. So I guess we can bring in the Kenku. I have so many counters in my deck now. I'm just a counterspell deck. Alright, we would like to play first. Oh boy. I'm keeping it because I'm a risk taker. Land into a Candy Trail. We have 20 lands in the deck. What could go wrong? Alright, bottom the cast down, top the bridge. Then next turn we play the Chromatic Star, play the bridge. Turn after that we can Deadly Dispute the Star, have a Hydroblast available. Alright, opponent plays a Great Furnace. Boulder and Epicure. We play bridge, Chromatic Star, pass the turn. We're currently at 19. We have 4 artifacts in play. Deadly Dispute makes it 4 still, but draws us 3 cards. Oh no. Smash on the Candy Trail, okay. Gonna Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star, looking for a land. Not find one before. I'm gonna pass the turn. We play a land. Another Epicure. 3. Okay, so really need a land. Getting in. Yep, we're at 13. That's it for them. Land, that's 4. 5, 6 artifacts. Mirror Enforcer, and a Mirror Enforcer. So the ground is locked up now. Galblast, we're going to cast a Hydroblast. Mirror Enforcer into a Mirror Enforcer. That's the turn. Next turn we have Lembus, Crack Lembus. They have the Kitchen Imp. Alright, that's not good. That's going to put me to 11. Yep. I am now at 11. I guess Candy Trail would be a good draw right now. We have a Kenku. Let's lead on Lembus looking for lands. Getting that in play is probably good too. Pop this, play a land, and I guess I'm going to pass. They have a looting. What is that going to do for them? Discards Kitchen Imp and a Fiery Temper. So they're going to cast both of these. Probably Fire Temper Face and then Kitchen Imp. I kill the Kitchen Imp. Then I crack the Limbus. I have 5 mana. I can make this Blood Fountain, or this Blood Token, a 3/3 flyer. I guess Breath Weapon would probably be pretty good here, actually. First thing they're going to do is Fiery Temper. Going face. Play Kitchen Imp. And we're going to kill this one. So we're going to go to 6. Back up to 9. Play an Artificer. We have 5 mana. Put a 9. Then we're going to Kenku and put it on Blood Token. Play the bridge. Pass the turn. It's unfortunate that I couldn't put it on a Mistfall Bridge. I just didn't have the lands. They're going to loot, or rummage, putting me to 6. We have so many things we could draw into. Deadly Dispute would be like the best card here because we could go Wellspring into a Deadly Dispute. Play an Epicure. No attacks. We have Counterspell now. Wellspring. Finding a Vault of Whispers. Pass the turn. Guess we can... We're not going to attack. Is Counterspell going to save me or not? I need to draw... The best thing for me is a Deadly Dispute to refill my hand. Otherwise, we're just kind of sitting here waiting for them to get us. They have lots and lots and lots of interaction, or not interaction, but card advantage with discarding their stuff to madness and just getting in. Another Alms of the Vein. We're very close to dead. I don't think I can counter this. I think it's better to try to counter something taking out this Blood Token so I can block the Kitchen Imp, but who knows. We're currently at 2 life. Not going well. Our opponent is not going to attack. We have 1 Counterspell that we have to hold open. Oh, Limbus was good. Galvanic Blast, we're going to Counterspell. I mean, if they have Bolt here, we're dead, right? I have 0 cards in hand. Limbus. I'm going to bottom the land. I'm going to pass the turn. Currently at 5. They play a land, 3 cards in hand. They can take out the Blood Token. Smash the Smithereens on my land. 3 mana for a Fiery Temper. That's GG. Maybe my sideboarding wasn't great. We'll see you in the next round. Round 3. We're on the play. So or draw. We've got Chromatic Star on turn 2, leading to a turn 3 Thoughtcast. Burn again. Just so much burn every single time. I haven't been seeing that much burn lately, to be honest. Let's see. Do we want to just get on the table? 1. Turn 2. Okay, play the Chromatic Star. Turn 2, we play the Wellspring, then we have 4 artifacts. Turn 3, we play Silver Bluff Bridge, that makes it 5, and we can play the Mirror Enforcer for 2 mana. Kuldotha Rebirth, and let's see if they have a land drop. No land drop. It's both encouraging and scary, because that means they have all action in hand. We Wellspring into a Blood Fountain, so this gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mirror Enforcer, crack, Thoughtcast. But I probably need to hold out the Counterspell, maybe? Plays an Epicure. Maybe the Counterspell can be on a different turn. I don't know. Let's go Blood Fountain. Play Mirror Enforcer. I think I am going to pass and then hold open the Counterspell. Maybe the Counterspell is not that good. Having a hard time deciding here. They're going to attack for 4. So if I block... I think I can't block this turn. Because they can just bolt it. We have another Kuldotha. Yikes. We have a Deadly Dispute. Let's Deadly Dispute this Wellspring. Looking for that Breath Weapon or Krark-Clan Shaman, so 1 of a 3 of. Now I can go land into Thoughtcast. Still have Counterspell available. We have Deadly Dispute mana. That's a big turn for me. They're going to hit for 7, so we'll block and go to 6. And then we have to go try to Deadly Dispute and get there. Block. We're currently at 6. Have the Bolt. No, an Epicure. Does that matter? Probably not. Okay, I'll allow that. I'm looking for a sweeper regardless here. So I'm going to go black and Deadly Dispute on this Chromatic Star. And drawing 3 cards again. Didn't get there. There's the Breath Weapon. Go land. And then just Breath Weapon them. I'll have 3 mana left over. Okay, goodbye to your stuff. And I decided that I want to attack. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna get rid of this Dross Forge. I'm trying to develop my blue mana, I think. It will counterspell your Tomb Raider. They have another land. If they have another Tomb Raider, I'll be sad. Alright, that's my bad. My bad, everybody. I need to go Lembas, Crack Lembas this turn. Play Mirror Enforcer. Go Lembas, crack the Lembas, gain 3 life. So that puts us to 6. Not a stable position. Candy Trail on top, okay. Play the bridge, play the Candy Trail, and I guess I have 6. I could maybe Thoughtcast. So I'm gonna get rid of these lands. Just go ahead and play Thoughtcast. I'm already dead to Double Bolt anyway. So my greedy attack is what's going to kill me if they have Double Bolt here. Reckless Lackey, they don't have it. Plays an Implement of Combustion. Okay, we can go Mirror Enforcer. Gain 3 life, draw a card. So is there any reason to play the Gear Seeker versus just going Lembas? I'm gonna Lembas into Lembas. Lembas, go to 12. Okay. And Counterspell, I guess that's fine from this position. Play the Mist Vault and pass the turn. Being at 12 is solid. Okay. Plays a Great Furnace, passes the turn. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. Play a Wellspring. Draw a card. Galvanic Blast, pretty good. Land, the Gear Seeker, and a Blood Fountain. Now I think I can attack for 8. I guess if I attacked for 12 when they took it all, they'd be dead. So maybe that was a better play. They're going to block and sacrifice in response. That makes sense. So currently going to 12. We have Counterspell and Galvanic Blast available, so I don't think we're dead to any of their attacks. Synthesizer, fine. Finds a Mountain, so they have 4 good cards in hand, probably. Cracks the Implement. Interesting. They have 2 mana, 3 mana now. If they have, like, Galvanic, plays a Tomb Raider. They're dead here, right? Guess I can Blood Fountain and discard a land. Deadly Dispute. Okay, I like that. Let's Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Finding another Vault. Fanatical Offering. So if I attack out, presenting lethal, I'm going to do it. Send all. Okay, they're sacrificing 2 creatures. Going to go to 8 and then dead. Unless they have Galvanic. Okay, you're dead. Donk. So we won game 1. And we can go back to the Breath Weapon Blue Blast plan. Counterspell, cast down, all that's quite slow. The Gear Seekers are not needed. Thank you. 1 Gear Seeker out. Maybe the Makeshift Munitions can come out and leave the Gear Seeker in as just a ginormous blocker. Let's see. We have 5 sweepers. It feels pretty good. So no early plays. We're going to mulligan. We have Hydroblast. Let's keep. Get rid of this extra bridge. So like bridge into Candy Trail or just go land Hydroblast your creature. They lead on an Epicure. So they could have a turn to Kuldotha. I'm going to play this seat in that case. Holding open the Hydroblast. Just don't want them to Kuldotha me right now. Let's counter that. Tomb Raider is countered. You have another land. They have another land. Do they have Kuldotha? They do. Yikes. Okay, so they get in. Play a bridge and we pass the turn. Next turn is going to be bridge Candy Trail. Do they have the Bushwhacker? They do have the Bushwhacker. But we have another Hydroblast. So they're going to get in for 4, putting me to 14. Bam. Go bridge and Wellspring. 4 artifacts in play. Finding another land. That's 5. Candy Trail is 6. Then we can maybe Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. So I don't know if I want to lead on the Candy Trail or lead on the Deadly Dispute, but I think Deadly Dispute makes sense. Because I could find a Breath Weapon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play the Candy Trail. 6. There's the Breath Weapon. The Blood Fountain on the bottom, Breath Weapon on top. And then I think I just have to... So if I go Lembas, that doesn't get me anywhere. I think I have to crack the Candy Trail here. Not great. All right, we're going to go to 12. Opponent gets in for a lot. Go to 6, 7, okay. Smash. Yeah, that was exactly what they needed. All right, they got me. All right, resubmit. It's definitely hard playing Affinity and having to worry about everybody just going straight after your lands here. All right, we would like to play first, yes. And I don't think this is keepable. I guess I'm keeping this one. Get rid of the Gear Seeker. Play the bridge. And then we're probably going to have the Blood Fountain and hold up in the Blue Blast. And then I'm just looking for a way to make red mana. Tomb Raider for the opponent. Okay. The bridge. Let's kill your Tomb Raider. No more Tomb Raider starts. Land for the opponent. Into Tomb Raider. You have another Tomb Raider? Blast Runner. Not nearly as good. Okay, let's see if we can draw a red land. Okay, Candy Trail can help me. Scry. Okay, I'll take both of these. Go land, and then draw right now. So that's making up for this 3 damage. Basically a time walk. We smash. Uncool. Play land. Play Candy Trail again. Hydroblast and a Wellspring. I can't really afford to take the Wellspring. Guess I can take the Hydroblast. Play Voldaren Epicure. Okay. So if they crack the blood token right now, I think I Hydroblast the Blast Runner. Okay, kill this. Go to 10. We're gonna Candy Trail. So we can draw a card. Come on. Need red mana, I guess. I'm running out of things. Running out of lots of things. We have Hydroblast available. Next turn it's Blood Fountain into Thoughtcast. There's a Reckless Lackey. Okay. That's 4 damage. I think I have to take it this turn. We go to 9. Epicure. Okay. We're at 8. A Blood Fountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try a Thoughtcast. Can we get there? Land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A Mirror Enforcer. Alright, we have double Hydroblast and we have Breath Weapon for the next turn. But that's maybe not going to be enough. Right now we're taking 3 damage. We need Lembas and more Candy Trails, basically. Our opponent's going to get in. He will block the Tomb Raider. So we're taking 3 going to 5. We have a Hydroblast for a burn spell. Play Implement of Combustion. That will put me to 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play Mirror Enforcer. And I'm going to attack. My plan is to use a Breath Weapon on their turn. Galvanic. Guess I'm countering it. So now I feel like kind of dumb that I attacked here. We're dead to Galvanic. Maybe I can get Skate by on this turn. I don't know. I'm at 5. Breath Weapon. Probably dead. Opponent's tapping and untapping. Trying to consider their options. They crack the Implement, putting me to 4. They have another Kuldotha Rebirth. And a land. Lightning Bolt to 1. Let's Thoughtcast. Galvanic this thing. Then play the Blood Fountain. That's the turn. So we can block their creatures. Being at 1 is so sketchy. Dead 2, Implement of Combustion. We have a Blast Runner. Okay. I can loot a couple times. Discard the Gear Seeker. Discard this. Yeah, I'll discard the Vault. If I draw the Vault in case I draw a red spell. Bridge. For the bridge. Okay, we're super dead still. 2 cards in hand for the opponent. I'm currently at 1. Like, I think they could find a way to outplay me here. They have a Kuldotha Rebirth. Their Blast Runner has Menace. They attack with the Blast Runner. Okay, everything. We'll go block, block, and Hydroblast. And what happens here? Will we get bolted? We have a Hydroblast again. Oh my god. Okay. No attacks. Take it in. Block, block. And Hydroblast your thing again. Alright. Do you have a bolt now? Still no bolt. So I can get back the Gear Seeker. I don't know if that helps me that much. Play Chromatic Star. Let's sacrifice it for blue, I guess. Doubly Dispute a Blood Fountain. Their Gear Seeker Serpent. And the only way we win is by attacking, so I'm going to attack here. They have to have another land or a creature off the top, and then we can win. Pretty tight. Oh, GG. See you in round 3 or 4. Round 4, we're on the play this time. We've got turn 2 Thoughtcast. Let's keep this. So Bridge, Vault of Whispers, Blood Fountain, Thoughtcast. That's the plan. Looks like I need to restart my application. Let's go Bridge and pass. Okay, they're on CawGate. Can I beat CawGate? I think so. Land, Blood Fountain. I don't know. Thoughtcast. So this is 5. Play Mirror Enforcer. Opponent plays a Basilisk Gate and a Modern Age. Discarding Prismatic Strands. We'll go Bridge, Mirror Enforcer. Your turn. I guess our opponent's likely to be on Dust post board, so we need to be bringing in our negates and maybe also the Thorn. I'm not sure about that. We have double Galvanic to take out their creatures, but they do have the Prismatic Strands. There's an Outlaw Medic. Kind of nice. Medic, when it dies, they get to draw a card. Let's play Thoughtcast again. I guess I could have just slammed the Gear Seeker. I'm going to Deadly Dispute the Blood Token. I've been looking for lands here. Land. It's going to attack. They decline. I guess they can just gate the Medic this current turn. Okay, they have a Vector Glider. Are you going to gate your Medic? If you do, I'll go Blast, play Gear Seeker probably. Opponent's going to Brainstorm. Okay. So I guess I can end step the Galvanic Blast on the Outlaw Medic. They're probably looking for another land. Actually, if they gate the Medic, I can blast in response, then they have to use the Prismatic Strands. And then I can just... No, that doesn't work. I think I could, like, blast again. Squadron Hawk. Okay. So currently Prismatic Strands can get countered by our Counterspell. That's not the greatest plan. Plays a Preordain. I guess the Medic is the thing that's kind of the most annoying at the moment. It's in for 1. They're going to go to 17. We have another Deadly Dispute. Let's attack first. And then go Blood Fountain. Deadly Dispute the Blood Token again. They land. Play this Gear Seeker Serpent. Let's see what they do now. Gear Seeker is bigger than the Medic. If they gate their creature, I probably just go for Galblast. If they play a Guardian of the Guild Pact, I can Counterspell. We're close to just killing them with Makeshift Munitions. Okay, they've resolved their Brainstorm. They play a Seagate. Playing a Squadron Hawk. Okay. The life gain creature is my main concern at the moment. Preordain for the opponent. They're getting in. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Trying to consider how I can get through this. So I go Bolt the Medic, or I can just attack for 9. If they take it, they're dead. That's what I'm going to do. Let's attack for 9. They can kind of throw away the Squadron Hawk at the moment. Okay, this puts them to 9. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's play Makeshift Munitions. They have Prismatic Strands. We'll go Galvanic Blast face. And Galvanic Blast again. And you're dead. I don't know why they didn't try to use the strands. Okay, GG. How do we beat this? We have to not get wrecked. So negates coming in. What do I care about? Parkland Shaman doesn't seem very good. I don't think Breath Weapon's very good, but maybe it is. So Thorn of Black Rose, is that good enough? Probably not. Do I want to bring in the Pyroblast? I guess I'm just going to bring in a Pyroblast. I'm not really sure how to sideboard here, to be honest. Alright, the application has restarted. We're back in the game. Let's keep it. So, opponent's probably going to bring in Dust to Dust, right? That's a turn 3 play. We'll go Bridge turn 1, and we have turn 2 Thoughtcast yet again with Blood Fountain. They are cycling Alluring Revealed. If they get, okay, they get Floodplain, indicating that they have the Dust to Dust. All right, let's just Blood Fountain and Thoughtcast. Going to 7 cards in hand, looking for negates and counterspells. On Olympus. Plays a Sacred Cat. We're going to land into a Thoughtcast. Alright, we just draw a lot of lands. I'm going to Lembus and try to find a Counterspell. Reinforcer is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll discard the Dross Forge Bridge. Maybe that was a mistake. I mean, I did need the red mana at some point, right? I don't know why I did that. Get in for 1. So if they want to use their Counterspell on my Reinforcer, that's probably fine, right? Reinforcer. I'm going to Counterspell. Let's Deadly Dispute the Lembus. Did not find a counter. Deadly Dispute the Blood. Well, I do want the Blood token right now, huh? That gives me the ability to get rid of this Flood. We will bottom the other Lembus. Fanatical Offering. I'm going to play an Outlaw Medic. It's in for 1. Probably not playing Dawnbringer Clerics then. Let's lead on Thoughtcast. Another Mirror Enforcer. Play Bridge. Pass the turn. We can look to Deadly Dispute the Lembus again. I don't think the life gains that matter. Don't think that the life gain matters that much right now. I don't think that the life gain is that much mattering. Alright, let's Blood Token, find a Bridge, and attempt to Fanatical Offering. That gets hit by Spell Pierce or Counterspell. Just gonna draw, take my time, play this Wellspring. Our opponent can't afford to attack at the moment. We find a Counterspell. Okay. Let's pass the turn, I guess. I think we're sitting pretty at the moment. We've drawn a lot of cards. We're 36 cards in deck. Let's Citadel Gate on red so they can counter my counter. We're going to go for Deadly Dispute on the Wellspring. They let that resolve. Okay, I don't want to do anything else. We have a lot of cards in hand. Play another Seed of the Synod. Guess I just attempt to get this munitions down. I got a Counterspell. Sure, I'll counter back, I guess. Then we can pop this thing. Kill that. Oops. Going to Fanatical Offering the Lembus. Found another Lembus. And then let's pop this. Using the map. And attack. Now they're at 18. So we can go Lembus, shoot your creature with the Lembus, Lembus, shoot your creature with the Lembus over and over. I still have the Galvanic Blast available. Does not look like they're going to dust me. They blue blast my munitions. Okay. So munitions down. Cycles of Lorien revealed. Finding an island. They're going to play a Modern Age. Alright, so currently I have them at 10 life with the Galvanic. Need to find some more threats, I guess. Let's go play the Lembus. Then Deadly Dispute the Lembus. Draw Gearseeker, Caney Trail. Okay. Furnace on the bottom. We have lots of lands. Double Gearseeker. Okay. Sweet. Serpent. Serpent. Play Caney Trail to Scry. Red Blast and Chromatic Star. I guess the Red Blast is okay. Chromatic Star is not needed. We will attack. Our opponent goes to 14. They're going to loot. We have a lot of power on the table right now. 14. This is actually lethal. Looks like they have a Red Blast for the Gearseeker. Okay. But we can just get it right back with the Blood Fountain. Sacred Cat. Journey to Nowhere on the other Gearseeker, maybe? Okay. Plays a gate. So I have the Red Blast coming up. I can kill this, kill the Modern Age, attack for 4. Blood Fountain back my Gearseeker and play it. That. And he'll destroy target blue permanent. Get back my Gearseeker Mirror Enforcer. I didn't even realize I had a Mirror Enforcer down there. Mirror Enforcer, play a Gearseeker, a land, Lembus. Let's bottom that. Another Mirror Enforcer. Let's go. Send. Hey, that was a good turn. You're at 10. So they could dust us 2 Mirror Enforcers here, but we win. All right. See you in round 5. Round 5 versus Adlar. We're 2-2. I mean, this is a fine hand, probably. Who knows what our opponent is up to? We can lead on Bridge in case we draw a Galvanic. But we're probably just going to have to play out the Candy Trails. Or I could, okay, Citadel Gate, so they're on CawGate. Let's play Chromatic Star. That way I can use my Deadly Dispute on the next turn if I want to find a land. Oh, black. Okay, red, black. What is happening? Red, black gates? Wait, Mardu gates. Okay. Land, 1, 2, 3, 4. Candy Trail. So let's rush out this Gear Seeker on turn 3. I gotta get bottom this Limbus and keep the land. Alright, your turn. They probably are gonna have things like Tithing Blade though. So let's see if they have a Tithing Blade this turn. Cast down. Okay. Let's start with Deadly Dispute on the Chromatic Star. Draw a bunch of cards. Play a land. That's a Limbus. I'm looking for basically threats. I don't know if I wanted to play the Candy Trail. I think the Candy Trail can be safe for the next turn. We'll go Candy Trail into Ichor Wellspring to set up the draw off the Wellspring. Opponent plays a Synthesizer. Finding a Citadel Gate. They put that on probably red. Yep, so they have 3 lands. Turn 4. It's in for 1. Okay. Kind of Breath Weapon. That might be good against them. Clearing the Thrabins, basically. Candy Trail finds Deadly Dispute Munitions. I think I want these cards. Munitions is for later, but that can help us actually win the game. Like, we can ping out their Core Skyfishers and then use the Breath Weapon. Let's pass the turn, and then on their end step, cast a Deadly Dispute. Although maybe I should have Deadly Disputed right away because I could have drawn into a Mirror Enforcer. Yeah, okay. I take it back. Should have done that right away. Plays a Skyfisher. They'll probably pick up the Synthesizer. To pick up the Synth. Finds a Black Dragon Gate. They can play the Gate. Let's see if they replay the Synth right now. I don't think it's a great play to replay the Synth. I get in for 1, putting me to 18. I'm going to Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. We have a lot of mana in play at the moment. Thoughtcast is pretty good. A Gear Seeker Serpent. Happening. Another Thoughtcast. We have a Cast Down. We can play the Bridge and then pass the turn. They might try to kill my Gear Seeker. A Lightning Bolt and Lightning Bolt again, maybe? Okay, so this next turn I can play the Blood Fountain, get back my Gear Seekers. Aw, Bajuka Bog. Darn. Bad. Let's gain 3 life and draw a card. We're going to take 3. What are the odds they're playing Dawnbringer Cleric? Probably pretty high, right? Play this Wellspring. Like, with the Dawnbringer Cleric as a possibility, I'm not sure I want to just slam the Makeshift Munitions. I'm going to play the Blood Fountain out, and then I'm going to play the Mirror Enforcer, and then I'm going to pass the turn. Our opponent draws a card on their end step, plays Basilisk Gate, and a Limbus. They're going to scry. So we're looking for them to be playing a bunch of 2/2 creatures, not more Core Skyfishers. Play Guardian of the Guild Pact. Okay, that's pretty bad. So let's draw a card, gain a life. Find another Mirror Enforcer. I'm going to go ahead and kill this thing. Then my turn. Play the Mirror Enforcer. The Drawsforce Bridge. Let's get the munitions on the table now that I have the Counterspell. Attack. Just throw 1 at you from the munitions. Attacking the Wellspring. Find a Candy Trail. Play the Candy Trail. Counterspell Thoughtcast. So I can pop both of these. And then I can Blood Token away this bridge. Or just use it. Counterspell's pretty good, probably. We have a Dawnbringer Cleric. So this is where I wanted to use a Counterspell to stop the Dawnbringer Cleric. Because I don't want them to be able to kill the munitions. Counter. Omen of the Dead to get it back. Darn. But they have to play it right now. Okay. So what do I want to do then? Plays the Dawnbringer Cleric. Don't think I need to do anything. Maybe I can just throw the Blood Token at them. I'll just take that. I'll let that happen. Plays a Gate. Can't afford to attack at the moment. Don't think they can one-shot me at the moment either. Let's get rid of this bridge. We draw into a Thoughtcast, and then draw into the Counterspell. Thoughtcast. Finding a Blood Fountain. I guess the first thing I'm going to do is attack. Send all. Okay, they're going to go to 11, crack the Limbus, go to 24, and then crack this, Candy Trail, go to 27, drawing a card, find another Gear Seeker. So the Gear Seeker can be unblockable next turn, and I guess I should just play out the Blood Fountain right now. Lightning Bolt? Fine. Play the Blood Fountain and pass the turn. They do also have a Limbus. Breath Weapon's looking pretty mid at the moment, so I probably want to discard that to the Blood token if nothing crazy happens. Let's Counterspell this, actually. There's another Synthesizer. My Counterspell goes to waste. Finds a Limbus. Plays the Limbus. A Scry Bottom. 3 mana available. Tithing Blade. Okay. So I will guess take out the Mirror Enforcer. Or the Gear Seeker Serpent, then get these 2 back this turn. They don't have another Bog, they just have a land. Gets in for 1. Does not get in for 1, gets in for 2. Okay, so their plan is to chump with the Dawnbringer Cleric, it looks like. Lead on a Thoughtcast, that's a nice draw. Get these 2 cards back. Whack. Okay. Play the Mirror Enforcer. Play the Gear Seeker. Then we can't play the Kenku right now, but next turn we can play the Kenku. Attack. So you're going to go to 7. Looks like they're going to block. Okay, that's good. And cracks the Limbus. Glinthawk. We can kill the Glinthawk with the Breath Weapon, or whatever, really. We can pick up the Synthesizer. Finding a Plains. Plays the Plains right away. Synthesizer again. Galvanic Blast. Okay, so they can Galvanic a Mirror Enforcer if they want. That's what they do. Let's see if they crack the Experimental Synthesizer, because I could use the Breath Weapon then. And they're gonna crack it, it looks like. Waiting for them to perform the action. Okay, so what do you get out of it? You find a Cliffgate. So actually, sure. We're gonna take 7. Are they dead? 9? Not, yeah, they're dead here, I think. Because we can just get Breath Weapon into Kenku into Galvanic. So 1, 2, 3. That's the Breath Weapon. Galvanic Blast face. And they scooped it up. Sure. Let's go. We want the negates. I don't think Breath Weapon's that great. One of the Black Rose might be okay. Parkland Shaman, not very good. Maybe the Blue Blasts are okay. Got the Breath Weapons for a number of Blue Blasts. I don't know. We have negates already for the counter their stuff. Let's bring in 1 Blue Blast and see what happens. I do not think we can keep this hand. Let's mulligan. We have Counterspell and negate. Let's keep it and put back 1 Counterspell. Cliffgate for the opponent. Find a Galvanic Blast. Guess I just play the Great Furnace in case I can Galvanic something on their end step. They cast into the fire my land. Pretty standard. Cast into the fire again? No, Limbus. Limbusing. Right, let's pass. I think we're going to die to just not have anything going on here. Too many counters in hand. Okay. They're going to Glinthawk, pick up the Limbus. And I'm just going to negate the Limbus. I'll counter that. Then let's see what happens. Did they bring in Pyroblast for my counters? Just going to go to the next game. Pretty far behind here. So they brought in funky cards here. Maybe I'll get rid of the cast downs. Or Hydroblasts. If they're going to go for the exile your stuff plan, I don't know if Kenku's necessary either. Hydroblast could be good against a Gorilla Shaman. Go land. Chromatic Star. Turn 2, we have Deadly Dispute. Your Enforcer coming up. I like it. I like it. Okay, here's land, Chromatic Star, pass the turn. They play a Cliffgate, a Citadel Gate. So that is white and red. Great Furnace. I'm going to pass the turn. It's certainly possible they'll go after my land here and I have to Deadly Dispute the land. Thraben Inspector. Okay. Let's see if that's it. That is it. So let's cast Deadly Dispute on the Chromatic Star. Hopefully we drew lands. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Mirror Enforcer costs 1 mana. And your turn. We have Counterspell available. We play land. Here's the Dust to Dust. Cast into the fire. We'll attempt to Counterspell. And that was all good, I guess. I have a Relic. Okay, so Relic stops my Blood Fountains a little bit. Not, I guess, the end of the world. Let's cast Lembas. Rye. I guess I bottom this Blood Fountain. Mistvault Bridge. Go ahead and take out this so I can attack. Yeah. Here at 16. We'll focus on countering their threats, I guess. They kill my Mirror Enforcer. Play a land. Relic away a spell. 2 cards in hand for the opponent. Let's Blood Token and discard this Great Furnace. Really getting me anywhere? Canny Trail's pretty good though. Play the Canny Trail. And I'm looking to counter all of their creatures basically. Gear Seeker on top. And a bridge. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the Gear Seeker. I think I'm gonna bottom the bridge. Pop the Gear Seeker. Maybe that's a mistake. Like, I don't think I want the bridge right now. I want action, spells and stuff. The Lembas. Yeah, okay. I feel like probably Walker 735 is like, what are you doing? You're playing so poorly, but I'm doing my best. Doing my best, Walker. Get rid of a land. And what do we do now? We have draw a card. So we draw the Gear Seeker we knew about, then something unknown. Land. Crack this Lembas. Play the land. I guess I should have kept the bridge because that would allow me to play the Kenku and also have Counterspell available. They crack their clue. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. I'm counterspelling the Synthesizer. Definitely don't want that to resolve. It's just too much value. Another one. How are you holding double Synthesizer in hand? I guess they got it off the Lembas. Tithing Blade in exile. They're going to cast Tithing Blade so that they can flip it. Okay. Gets rid of a spell. Let's play this Kenku. And then suit up my Vault of Whispers. And we're going to attack. So they'll go to 13. We can end step Deadly Dispute the Kenku. But Kenku is good for the Tithing Blades that they might have. Play a Core Skyfisher. Okay. They're going to pick up the Synthesizer. Alright, what do they get? Dust to Dust. Unfortunate. Probably takes out my blue sources. They get Dust to Dust the Vault of Whispers. Interestingly, if they dust here, what do I do? I can get back. I'm going to Deadly Dispute the Kenku, because then I can get back Kenku Mirror Enforcer. Dust resolves. They have a tap land. Get rid of my Deadly Dispute. Go land. Get back my 2 creatures. So nice Relic. They have a Synthesizer. I guess I could have countered that. Maybe that was a mistake. I have the Blue Blast in hand. I was just so focused. There's a Novice Inspector. This is a long game over here. We're grinding. Gets in for 2. Okay, we're at 24. They have 1 card in hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a Blue Blast. Let's go see the Synod. Mirror Enforcer. The Gear Seeker Serpent. Play a Kenku. Suit up my land. And I will attack you for 3. I draw a card. They're going to exile a card from my graveyard. Luckily, the only thing that matters for the... Oh, gosh. It tricked me. I pressed the OK button at the wrong time. Daft. I'm just going to kill the Experimental Synthesizer right now. They exile all the cards with a Relic. 4 cards in hand for the opponent. We can currently make our Gear Seeker unblockable. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 power in play. The Thraben Inspector, crack the clue. And what now? Tithing Blade. We'll get rid of the Kenku, because if we get that back, it'll be great. Plays a land. I feel like we just attack with everything here. They scoop. Alright, solid 3 and 2. Nice. So, Affinity, still hard to play. Still probably one of the best decks If you like playing mid-range control, check out Walker 735's affinity list, and I accidentally put everything into the main deck. Oh, geez. Go back. Come on. Okay, I've successfully organized the deck again. We did pretty well overall. Phase burned 3 times, and then lost to one of them, 2 of them, and then, I don't know, things went pretty well. I appreciated everybody for watching. Let me know what you thought about Grixis Affinity, if you think it's the new deck to beat, the new old deck to beat, and we'll see you in the next video.